Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Marta here and I'm super excited that I can share with you another inspiration for Christmas. I must say you enjoyed this tutorial so much. You really truly loved transforming those jar lids into gorgeous ornaments, home decor pieces, card making elements, or maybe gift tags, whatever you want to use our gorgeous pieces. Today I have another inspiration where we will use our jar lids. It's gonna be decoupage on jar lids to create some gorgeous either ornaments or as I said, home decor or gift tag. You can use those little pieces for anything you wish. Let's start. To begin with, we need some acrylic paint. I have white acrylic paint to cover up our jars. So I'm gonna start off. My sponge is terrible because I haven't cleaned it right away last time, so it's not really spongy, but you can use some kitchen sponge and cut it in a smaller piece. That's a little bit of trouble. There we go. And I'm sure this will work equally well. Oh, that's much better because it's very spongy. So I'm gonna cover up all of my 3 jar lids because when you are doing decoupage, truthfully the best way to work with it is to have a bright background. That way our image that we're gonna use will be just seen so much better. I'm back to you. It's next day. I have my jar lids covered with paint. I actually did 3 layers in some, especially the ones that I had some kind of design on top. Now our idea is to choose your perfect beautiful napkin and which design we're gonna go for. I'm thinking that I absolutely love. Now I'm looking at each of each of them are different. Usually there is the same design, repeated. Let me see this one. I didn't even know that these are, like this one is repeated, you see? It's exactly the same, it's like nearly mirror effect. Same for here, so we have 4 exactly the same ones, which here, wow, these are all different. These are all different except those 2. Wow, okay, I absolutely totally, I'm in love with this deer, so I would love to get my hands on this deer. So I'm gonna be cutting that around him as much as I can, and I think I'm gonna, well, I'll see where I'm gonna place it, whether he's gonna go on the bigger one or he's gonna go on the smaller one. We will see. I think I'm gonna use some of those poisentas I think. But this time what I will do is I'm gonna just cut the whole piece kind of, and I'm gonna be placing it on top of it. Since I have 4 designs, I don't mind. I'm gonna be doing like that and a different little technique, and I'll show you how you can do that. And now, whether I'm gonna use Robin or what or who, I think Robin is calling me, definitely. Yes, I'm gonna go for the middle Robin, I think, because he's got some other things around him that I can maybe use, like those those elements. Actually no, not this one, but the top one. And maybe I'm gonna take some part of that as well. Those, let's see. Yes, see, I could even go bigger. Could I? I could have gone bigger, like this much bigger, and grab some kind of, yes, and grab some kind, a little bit more of the, and you don't know, I'm gonna leave it as it is. It's okay, it's fine as it is. So this is it, and this is it, and this one, and Robin will be actually on a smaller one, so better. I'm gonna just use 3 and I'll show you why, because no, we will do 2 just to show you different. That was the plan. Marta, concentrate, it's early morning, maybe that's why I cannot really think straight. And I'm gonna grab my Robin as well from here, and I will, am I recording? I am. I'm gonna grab my Robin from here and I'm gonna be placing him on this lid as well. Now next step is to separate our napkins. Usually napkin has 3 layers, so we need only 1. So 2 other layers we don't need them, so you can just put them away. Now Hannah is asleep. We will see for how long. And you know what? I have a feeling that this is my last project for Christmas this year. Christmas project. I think I have a feeling that this is it, kind of. Well, it's still winter, so I'm hoping to do some winter maybe projects, winter inspired projects. But this one is definitely a Christmassy, last Christmassy project. How actually sad. Our next step is to use some glue. I'm using actually transparent gesso. You can use that as well. I've done it plenty times. Or you can use Mod Podge as well, or decoupage glues. So any glues. You can even try a school glue. Really, I think so. You can try it out, a school glue. Office kind of glue, as long as it's kind of liquidish, and try your hand at it even if you don't have the original design. Now here what I'm gonna do is I will try to think and place I'm trying to see which is nice or the nicest. I like that, I think, yes. And I'm now gently with my fingers going on top of my napkin, and I am just gently trying to stick this down. Now you will say to me, oh, but this is like not straight now. I'm okay with that. I'm totally cool with that, because I'll be adding some snow on sides as well, so I don't need this to be perfect. I would like this to be pretty much perfect on top, but on the sides not so much, not necessarily. Besides, it's, you know, it's like I really would love you to think of it as, make it not to be perfect but to be joyful for you. So basically enjoy the process, enjoy the process, and don't stress over uneven edges or things that are not perfect. So I'm gonna leave it at that for drying just for now, so I can concentrate on the others. There we go. And the others are big enough as well, so I will definitely do similar here. So I'm having quite a generous but flat and nice amount of glue on top. There we go. And let's just attach our beautiful Robin. Oh, there we go. Gorgeous, perfect. And I'm very gentle with my touches on top of my napkin. Now, sometimes it's good if you are not really if you're not really experienced with decoupage technique, and I'm showing you really the easiest kind of and the least stressful way to do it. If you're not so familiar and you are afraid about your fingers, you can put a foil on top of that, like, let me see, like foil like this. This is from cards foil, and you can just rub it nicely with through the foil, so that way, you know, nothing will stick to you. Nothing will stick to your fingers, nothing will really stick to your foil. So that's a good tip, actually, I think, especially for those who have very little amount of experience. I'm gonna add some glue on top of this one as well. There we go. Did you hear that? My hubby is making some lunch for us, a soup today. I started it, basics, and kind of started the whole process, and now Lucas is keep on finishing the soup, and yeah, we're sharing the home house chores as much as we can. He'll say to you that I do less possible. I'm very lucky with my Lucas. He isn't a typical man when it comes to houseworks and things like that. He really does help a lot, but as every man, he needs to be told. Unfortunately. But at least he's trying. Now look, with this foil, this is so helpful actually for myself, so now our napkin is not gonna rip off. And now I'm going around gently, going around and around gently. Okay, he just left. He doesn't hear me now. I love him so much, and I don't think I'm good enough for him in terms of being kind, and I'm so oftentimes I'm so loud and stressed and saying to him things, and I'm very vocal about my emotions, and I think he's so fantastic, and I just wish to be able to be better for him, to be honest. That's a little bit of a private note. Yes, when I'm stressed, when I'm passionate about things, I can be very very loud and very emotional, and yeah, that's kind of how I am with life, with things, and I fight for my things. I fight, and I'm like, oops, oh, be careful, because some glue could be stuck on the place from the previous project, from the previous stamping touching, so be careful not to make it destroyed. Now it would be good to get rid of those little holes, so I'm again gently touching. I'm switching my fingers as well to make sure that this is not it's not gonna rip off my design. I'm sidetracked, I'm not sure what I was saying. Yes. Too much private, too much privacy, private stuff I'm probably saying here. But sometimes, you know, those things just come to your mind. Now, how gorgeous is that? Absolutely loving it. Now I'm thinking to dry them, but before I'm gonna attach a little bit of sealer on top. Now I think it would be lovely to use something that will seal it forever. Let's say like Decoupage is drying for a clear and for like hard. Another thing that dries nicely would be gel medium, maybe on top of that, if you don't have Decoupage glues. Those are all things that are nice that you could use and try to use even if you don't have the proper Decoupage tools. So I'm trying to seal this down a little bit now. This is Decoupage done without all the Decoupage professional techniques, but actually to be, it's kind of more like beginners friendly, basic friendly, no tools, kind of no effective, amazing tools needed. You know, that kind of way I'm thinking for you. So everyone can do a little bit of Decoupage, even if you don't have skills, too much skills and too much products around you. And yeah, any serviettes would work really, but you can see that it's nice to have a bright background. So when you're buying your serviettes, have a look at the bright background, because it's easier to then maneuver it. Like you see, the deer was not even with the serviette, but it's now perfect because the background was white, so it was much easier to blend in basically. My ornaments are pretty much dry right now. What's left is my idea. The way I do it is just get rid of the excess, and I'm simply just taking, you can take think for your fingers, what you call this, nail scraper, and just the excess I'm just getting rid of by just doing this. So any extra that I have, and that way the rest will stay in place and I can get rid of the excess nicely. Let's see. Lucas is scraping the carrots. Tomato soup today in the house. So I'm doing this here as well. Look, it goes very easy and you don't have to worry about ripping off your tissue, but it has to be dry and it has to be well sticked as well on the sides. Now this technique can be easily used on, let's say, boxes, or I really do, also on some bottles, whatever you think to do. And if it's not dry and you're trying to rip it, it will rip the paper, so be very careful. Now here is our lid, and I'm thinking to take my modeling paste and to create kind of snow effect from modeling paste or gesso, just like that, by tapping your spatula around it. You have to make sure that, oh, this one is kind of dirty. You have to make sure that your paste is thick enough. So, oops, this will help us to create this standing out 3D feeling. I'm going around in most of the places that are empty. I hope you can see that. And also I will be going around, totally around my whole ornament. Now it may be hard because it's hard to hold it now, but that's okay. Oops, we managed. So I'm going around the whole ornament. I have a little bit of snow, as you can tell, on the front, and I'm gonna go all the way around. Now even if we leave it just like that, it will be beautiful, totally beautiful. Now if you don't have modeling paste, you can use gesso with cornstarch, I think, no, baby powder, sorry, baby powder to thicken up, so that should be fine. So you can use that. Now I'm adding a little bit more. Oh, those background noises. Okay, now what I will do is I'm gonna take a glitter and I'm gonna be sprinkling, no, not like that, sorry. I will take this away, I cannot believe it that this is probably my last, I think probably my last inspiration for this Christmas season. Oh, kind of sad, it saddens me, you know. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous all around. Now you can also take other things. I have some other, oh, I can't open that, no, wait, I place this here so I can open that. Whoa, actually, oh no, it's okay, it's okay. Actually, I can probably sprinkle this around as well. That's nice. This is like snowy thing. I like that. Oh, there we go. I think there was a little bit too much glitter for my liking here, but oh, that's so nice. I hope this will stick. Oops, I'm gonna put it back to the box, so it's okay if it's so much. Wow, I like that. I just found it now when the season is finished. Oh, look, let me turn it around and let me show you from close that you can, oops, that you can hopefully see it well. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see that shine, but we have created this, I think you do see the shine. So it's gorgeous all around. Now, I'm gonna do exactly, I'm sorry for holding it so strangely, but all it's wet, so it's hard for me to show you. I hope you can see, you do. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing on my other ornaments. Let me see if I can just take one more. Actually, no, I'm thinking if I should add white here, since there is no white, it's only cream. Maybe I'll just, what I will do is I'll just take my 3D thing here and just go, I'll show you, go like in few places with my red, with my glue, and maybe I'm gonna attach, if this doesn't want to work, this doesn't want to cooperate with me. I have one more, that's okay. Is it transparent or is it what? No, that's cream. Oh, that's transparent. So what I'm gonna do is I will just, there we go. I'm gonna just add some, I hope you can see. I hope you can see. Just in few places, so it will be nice and shiny, sparkly with reds, I hope. Okay, something like that. I like that very much. Okay, let's grab the red one. And I have it in my funnel tunnel thing. If I'm able to get that, I should be able to do it. Use the leftovers that are here. Yay! There we go. So I'm trying to use leftovers from the previous projects that had the red glitter. So instead of going with some snow, I just go with the glitter and keep it as it is, because it's beautiful like that. I don't think the snow would match much. I don't think it would match much. So I'm just gonna add glitter on top of those shiny sticky elements. One more. I think we are, oh no, we are good to go. We are good to go, I think. Okay, I'm gonna check on this one. So messy. That's okay. I'm gonna leave this to dry for 2 seconds, put it away, and as I said to you, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing here with my robins. Now, I have an idea for you. I put 2 robins because they are exactly the same size, and I was thinking to put those just like that together. We'll see if this will work. Actually, I'll do it now. So, but I also wanted to do some kind of shaker effect. Why not? So I have some sequins and I have some little pearls. Those I hope will make this lovely shaker effect. Now that's a cool idea for kids, as in, you know, if you have someone to visit you and you wish them to have a little play with that maybe, or as a gift idea. Now, how I'm gonna close it down? Well, simply I'll check it. Where's my front? Okay, I'm actually holding it perfectly, so it should be like that. So I am hoping that this will be good. So I'm going around with my hot glue. Okay, roughly. I just burned gently myself, it's okay. When you burn yourself, what happens, quickly try to push it away from your fingers. It always works for me. Now, silly me, because I could have used, put inside the thread already for hanging. After whole season, I just bought hanging thread just now. Great. What I will do is, I'm gonna just cut that smaller, and I hope I'm able to squeeze this somewhere. Oops, I am. Oh, flashing. Why it's flashing? That shouldn't be flashing at all. Don't flash. I just squeeze this in, opening up a little bit. So what I will do, I'm gonna just go with my hot glue around it. Now next time just remember to put it properly. So I'm gonna go around it like that, and I will just help myself with spatula. Since I will be adding modeling paste around it, I don't mind if my hot glue is now visible. That's okay. It does shake. Oh, oops, I hold it too strongly. Now I need one more glue stick. Okay. I only open it like super gently a little bit, but still, you know, you don't want your shakery stuff to fall off from the bubble, from the ornament. That's cool. That's nice. Actually, I wish I thought about this much earlier, because it's awesome for a gift, I think. Now probably everyone has a gift by now, but you never know. Maybe you can just... Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? Now, let's concentrate on adding some bit of modeling paste slash thick gesso slash real snow, whatever you have, guys, whatever you have. So now I'm gonna try to add some kind of snow around my whole ornament, which I think will work beautifully. I do think it will work beautifully. It doesn't have to be like everywhere, but you know, especially where you feel that there's too much glue or something, add away. Now, how about this? Wow, that is looking great to me. We could also add, but that's in a minute. Let me just concentrate first on adding some of that shine elements here. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Now, I just posted sneak peek on my stories on my Instagram, so have a look. In general, on my Instagram I sometimes just post nice things, I think, that are not maybe here as such. I love that. I hope you can... Oh! Ah, this poor ornament is getting falling down all the time. I hope you can see that well now. I love that. I'm gonna add a little more in here on front, well, front or back, or just a little bit, so it will be like nice and white, just in a few places, just like that, as if the snow is there. And I think I'm gonna get this down now, get this off here, and I'm gonna I hope to add some bit of glitter there. The tinier glitter. Okay, lovely. And I wish to do it the other side, but not at this moment. Now we have one more ornament left. Where is it? Is it there? No. Where's the where's the third one? Fourth one, actually. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna just take this away, and I hope I'm able to put that back a little bit. I will somehow. That's in a minute. Let's see what happens here. How are we doing? Now, it will be probably better to wait completely until it's really dry, because now it's still wettish, so anything that you will try to clean off, it will be wet. But you know, you can try, but like me, but I would suggest to wait a little bit. But look, I just want to quickly show you how gorgeous that absolutely is. So we have three elements. Let me come back to you in a minute when this is dry. So I dried my elements, and now I have those two loopy things. I hope it's dry. It is. So I'm just gonna add some glue here on top. Now, what's nice about having the ornament being like doubled the same way as we did with the robin, it's because you won't see the awful back. Like, oops, it is true that the back isn't the prettiest, you know, but sometimes you just can hang it like that and don't move too much, but it will work. Oops, it will work, and it's perfect. Let me just grab and put some glue on here as well. You don't have to move your ornament on the tree, no? No, but I didn't have many more. I used jar lids from other projects, so I didn't have many more jar lids yet. After Christmas, I probably will have more, so I keep some for next year. But or I finish off the backing for those actually for next year as well. Yes. There we go. Let me show you. Oh, that's hot glue went there. Bold. That's bold. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Our last project for this year, festive season. I think it's finished. Yeah, I would call them finished and say that those are my last inspirations for you for this year. Oh, it's so sad actually. I feel a little emotional. We've done so many amazing projects. I'm like gobsmacked how many we've done. I need to check it how many actually. The robin idea with the double side, it's fabulous, and it is shakery and it's gorgeous. I think I'm very gentle with it because it's still kind of gently wettish, not fully dry. I hope that's very sharp for you. It is. Now, important thing, many of you have mentioned on my channel in the comments that you would love to see our Christmas tree with those decorations, all of our homemade decorations. I can promise you the next video after this one, or nearly, will be about our Christmas tree and all the decorations being on our Christmas tree. We don't have a Christmas tree truthfully yet because Hannah is around and she is everywhere. She already hurt her finger, hurt her hand, so we don't want any more troubles, to be very honest. And we have only big Christmas tree. We have no really place to put the small one anywhere. Like, thank you so much for being with me for the past month, for all my Christmas inspirations, for making those Christmas inspirations your own. I've seen your projects. You tagged me many times on your projects. You tagged me Maremi Small Art, and I loved seeing those projects. So yes, thank you so much for being here, not only for this Christmas season but also for all year round. So I'm gonna wrap up at that. Some other video about chatty chats, Christmas wishes. I hope I'll manage to post something. I just in case, happy Merry Christmas, have a wonderful festive season, and yes, I will talk to you extremely soon because I cannot live without you. So yeah, till the next time. Bye.